And there ought to be something we can walk away from this knowing that we didn't know before.
If you're going to ask me about Robert...
Well, I wasn't.
Well, you have every right. It was really more about me than it was about us.
Yeah?
I should have handled it quietly in my mind, but instead it was like talking out loud. He had some vision of me, of the life that we had or we could have, and he seemed to know something profound about me, and I didn't believe him. I mean, I stood back waiting for him to convince me, and I realized I get to choose who I want to be. And I want to be your wife.
But you can't take full responsibility. I am the one who walked out, right? I mean, I'm the one who couldn't keep the faith.
Something's changed, hasn't it?
What?
I just feel like something's gone. That feeling of being invincible. That things would never change.
Well, maybe we're better off without it, since it's obviously proven to be untrue. I think there's probably a fine line between depending on someone and taking for granted that they're always going to be the way they were. Take this marriage, for instance. I didn't really marry the woman I married, the one with the white dress and the radiant smile and the absolute certainty about what her future was going to be like. I married you. You have the power to become anything. You could turn into a high diver or a drunk or the Secretary of State. In the meantime, you're going to be restless sometimes and unhappy and unsatisfied. And
No,
that's the truth. That's you. You're the woman I married. I pledged my heart to and meant it to be forever. I think we need to acknowledge that. At first I thought maybe I was expecting too much, when in truth I was probably expecting too little, if I was expecting things to stay the same. That's not going to happen, right? Everything is going to change. It has to. Except hopefully our promises to accept those changes. And true, it's difficult. It's like flying blind. Only God knows what you're letting yourself in for, but I mean, that's the point, right? That's what I mean when I say I love you. And I do, Eden.